What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, it's going to be more of just a general discussion, a little bit of a rant. Pretty sure everyone that probably watches this, if anybody watches it, knows what's going on in that currently there's a massive graphics card shortage, and I believe Nvidia recently said that it would probably last all the way till 2022. So I wanted to do a little bit of searching to see what you could get out there right now for a graphics card. So currently I have a EVGA 980 Ti, which I paid, I believe, $199 for from the EVGA outlet, which is basically where they keep their B stock stuff. It's their refurbished stuff. Only comes with a 90-day warranty, and I bought it there for around $200. I believe it was about 3 or 4 years ago. It's a pretty old card. It's lasted me a decent while, but right now it has a little bit of an issue in that it is starting to show its age, mainly because one of the fans is making a ton of noise, especially when it starts ramping up. You can game on it, but it does get fairly warm just because it is a little bit older of a card, and I can use something a little bit beefier for video editing. So if everything was in stock, I'd buy a 3080. I would probably get an EVGA one. I have one pulled up here. This is one of their gaming ones. It's about $900 or $850. You can get them for $699. So I have just a reference one here, which is $700, and I believe that's the general MSRP on these. You can find these at Micro Center at times, but they're going to be upmarked about $200. So you do have to take that into account. So that's generally what I would purchase if I had the ability to, but I've done the Newegg shuffle. Basically, you enter in your email, all that stuff. You choose what you want, and they'll put you in like a drawing to see if you win. Never got any inclination on that. I have had a few 3080s come in stock at my local Micro Center, but they generally sell out within minutes of the store opening. So I would try to go get something from there once, and it was a complete disaster. So I would not recommend doing that. It's just not something that's feasible. I've had no luck at Best Buy. None of my Best Buys have ever had anything in stock. I have a pretty large Best Buy that's a little bit north of me, about 15 minutes, and they've never had anything like that in stock. So you do have a few options at Micro Center if you will go the AMD route. They have plenty of 6700, 6800 XTs, 6800. I believe they still have some 6900. XTs also. So if you're on the Nvidia side of things are a little bit promising. The prices are a little bit higher than what I believe that the MSRP is on them, but you have a few more options there. But I use Premiere Pro for editing, so I need an Nvidia graphics card mainly because it helps with the video editing with the CUDA cores. It does help with speeding that up. So that's kind of my dilemma here. I've checked EVGA B stock often. Every once in a while you run to like a 2080 Ti, but the prices are way above what they would cost new. So I originally was going to say, let's just get another 980 Ti, maybe find one that's in good condition. But when I actually looked at the used prices, these are just what they're selling at. So 265, 330, 360, 267, 335, 250, 305. That is nuts to pay for a card that... Let's see when it came out. Came out over 5 years ago, so 2015 is when it was actually released, which it was a very powerful card then, but now it is showing a little bit of its age. And then I was like, well, what if I want to try to get a 1080 Ti? Well, you're going to pay close to $600 for that, which is nuts considering you can get a 3070 for that, and you could almost get a reference 3080 for that, which is going to be way more performance than a 1080 Ti. I find it difficult to justify mainly buying any graphics card right now. If you're on the AMD camp, you do have a lot more options. At least at my local Micro Center, there's a decent amount in stock, all the way from $1,000 up to what looks like $450 for 6600 XT. So if you did go that route, you could get an AMD card. They do have a few, let's see where they're at, 3060s, but they're over $500, and I don't believe that's the price of a 3060. I think that's a $399 card, at least from what I remember. I don't think that it justifies that price point, but you know, if you want to go on the AMD side and you can do that, I really wish I could, but with Premiere Pro I really need a graphics card that's going to be able to help with my video editing, because right now It is, when you use Premiere Pro and you do any type of video editing, it's mainly half CPU, half GPU. It doesn't really max out either one, at least I find when I'm doing video editing. It's the rendering process, it's just how it actually works. So that's kind of my dilemma. I honestly have no idea what would happen if my 980 Ti died. I think it's probably about to. I've had it for a while now, and the fan is just on its last leg. So that's it. This is not a very well done video. I did not do all the research. I just thought, I've been trying to find a different graphics card because I actually need one, and it's impossible right now, which is a shame, but probably you'll have to try to get this 980 Ti to last another year or two and see how things go. I wish everyone luck out there if you're trying to buy something. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it's probably not very helpful. This is more my problem, not everybody else's, but at least on the AMD side of things, you can actually pick something up. You may have to pay a little bit more, but at least you can find something, which I think is better than nothing. So that's it. Have a good rest of the day, weekend, whatever is out there, and I'll see you guys next time.